A great game. You came out in the second half, 14 of the first 16 points. What did you tell them at halftime?
Well, one of the things that we talked about was Deja Foster only played 5 minutes in the first half, and she's our spark plug on defense. You know, she gets us going on the defensive end of the floor, and I thought once we had her back in the game, you know, we feed off our defense and getting defensive stops and rebounds and running, and we were able to get some stops with her back in there, and I thought that made a big difference.
Seems like you had a little problem with the interior defense in the first half.
Well, we were getting beat on dribble penetration. When we do that, we step up and help with our posts, and then our rotation wasn't there for the post players. So, you know, it was a matter of halftime talking about we can't give up dribble penetration from the perimeter because then our post players are stepping up and helping, and then they're leaving their man open. So that was one of the things we talked about at halftime. But you know, I thought that we didn't shoot the ball particularly well. We're a work in progress. We have not hit our stride yet. I'm hoping that that doesn't happen this early. We just got to continue to get better every game.
Bridget's really made a lot of strides athletically. Is she your first option offensively now?
Well, between Alex and Bridget, those are the two people we look to, to carry us on the offensive end. And Deja and Mo get us a lot of stuff on offensive rebounds and putbacks and in transition. So, we're the most balanced we've ever been. This is not a one-person team or a two-player team. This is a very balanced team. Any night we're capable of 4 or 5 people scoring in double figures. So, it's not like somebody's going to go for 20 or 30. We don't need that. We need 3 or 4 or 5 people in double figures.
Yeah, it looks like Mo stepped up and took the points that Alex normally would get.
Yeah, Alex, she's been off the last couple of games, but that's fine because Mo Bennett stepped up and she was on tonight, and hit some shots. And obviously Bridget Ardossi had a great start, and then she kind of, missed a couple of shots inside. She came back, finished very strong. She had 19 and 8. Deja Foster made some plays for us, and you think she's having a bad game, but she's 7 rebounds, 7 points, and 6 assists. I mean, that's not a bad line for somebody that only played 20 minutes.
You're spotting
Clemson beat you in the tournament last year. Was that a little extra motivation, or?
Yeah, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, and we had beaten them in the regular season by almost 30 points, around 30 points in their place, and then a week later we had to play them in the ACC tournament. So it was hard for us, and we kind of overlooked them, and they outworked us, and their inside game really took it to us. Now tonight, Lindsay Mason stepped up and had a career high, but we did a pretty decent job on the other 2 post players.
Were you surprised that she didn't get more minutes? Mason?
Yeah, I mean, she was playing especially well, but they started her in the second half, so I thought that she did a great job for them on the offensive end.
You're spotting Sasha Goodwin a lot more than you used to. Why is that?
Well, we wanted to press and be more aggressive on our full court press, and so we were taking her out to put Chelsea Regents in, who was a little bit more athletic post player with more speed and quickness. So it's not a matter that Sasha did anything wrong. It was just a matter of part of the game plan today, and Chelsea played her role.
You did very well against Lily Hardy at Clemson. She held her one first half point. She didn't even score a basket in the second half. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Lily Hardy's we think one of the best players in the ACC. I mean, she's capable of getting 20 or 30 any night out, and she leads them in nearly every category: points, rebounds, assists, steals, everything. So we knew we had to focus on her and not let her get any second chance points, and I thought we did a pretty good job keeping her off the boards.
Seems like most of the points she got tonight were after the game was pretty much put away.
Yeah, it seemed like she stepped up there late for him and went and got some baskets. But, one of the things we're trying to do is get our other players some experience going down the stretch. I mean, there's going to be situations where you're in foul trouble. You never know about injury. You got to have players that have been in those kind of situations in this league. So, I felt comfortable going with some of our younger players and giving them that experience.
Okay. Thanks, Thursday.